welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us now in the studio is Janice Crawford from the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning. It's a rainy morning, but you know we need it for the agriculture and the gardens and.
Absolutely, and beautiful day yesterday, rainy day today. It works. It all balances out.
It's fair to everybody.
Absolutely. So how are you?
I am just delightful.
And so today, we're going to talk about, but you've probably been really keeping your hands busy with the 250th celebration for the town of Conway.
Well, I've been just a small part of it. There is a steering committee. A lot of those folks are involved in the Conway Historical Society, and they have all been stepping up to the plate. We had Penny Merrill and Sally Smith at Pine Tree, who did an absolutely amazing educational fair around all the subjects to do with our beautiful community and what's made it the way it is. And I'm so glad I made myself go, and kudos to those two teachers and to all of our teachers, but it was amazing walking through that school and seeing all the different grades and the projects they did and the quality of the work, and it was like going through a museum.
Yeah, well, that's terrific.
Yeah, so everybody's been chipping in.
And there's been a lot of stuff, I've been reading the things in the paper. Brian Wigan's been writing stuff in the paper and just about history. Some facts that I've known and many that I haven't known about this area. And what is amazing is all of the different facts. It's not kind of it's not the same thing. There's been a lot going on up in this area for 250 plus years.
Absolutely. Well, even take it to before when we had all the geological changes.
Oh, absolutely.
It's funny because when you travel in Europe, people kind of laugh at you because our history is only
200 years,
and you'll drive by things that are this was built in 1200 and whatever. But if you think about it, our history with our Native Americans and those folks who were the first, our history goes back millions of years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, but we're going to just celebrate 250 of those years.
We are
starting off, and so as we said, there's been events different going on, and they're still going on. But what's going to happen on July 4th?
Well, very exciting. The thank you to the citizens of Conway that they voted a $20,000 budget for this year's celebrations for the 250th. So we are going to be able to enhance everything that the Conway Rec Department has done. The parade is going to be much larger. It's starting at the VFW Street in Conway, across from Journey Church. I think there's going to be all kinds of floats and different things, so you definitely want to line up for the parade. It starts at 12. You want to be aware that there will be a parking ban, but you will be able to park at the middle school parking lot, on Hobbs Street at the Ham Arena, and also at the Health and Human Services building, Carl Thibodeau's building. He's kind enough to let us park there, and wherever else you can find that would be legal. And I suggest you park there for the day and evening, because the Conway Scenic Railroad is doing a special $5 ticket, and I think it's until you're 7 or something, and if you're under, it's $1. And they will take you into North Conway, and they will bring you back at 10:15.
That's neat.
So park your car, don't worry about it. Come into North Conway after the festivities at Conway Village. Walk Conway Village. There's some great shops in Conway Village, and stop at Tuckerman Brewing Company, because they're going to be giving away the first 100 people who come in for the tour and the tasting, which you can ride the Conway Scenic Railroad.
There you go.
So you can be a responsible taster.
Yep, we got a photo of the glass right there.
Good. So this one doesn't have the 250th, but that's great. Thank you so much for having that. And they're doing that to sort of give people just a little different activity to do, and to showcase Conway Village, because it's got a lot of great things going on. Mountaintop music with the majestic building and what have you. So that's an up and coming, exciting aspect of our community. But once you've enjoyed the parade and Tuckerman and walking around the Conway Village, hop on board the train. I believe they start at 2.
Yeah, I can't remember.
There's a 2 and a 4 and a 6 and whatever. So even if you don't do the parade, go there, park, take the train in, because it's going to be a big group of people.
There'll be a lot of people.
There'll be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people on the streets for all the parade too. So then you come in, and entertainment starts at 3. There's a lot of nonprofits that will have food and fun things in the park. We have Tina Titzer, which, if anybody saw the paper, I mean, the dance recital they did. Yep. Our dance troops, Jeannie Limmer, and
just
amazing. Just amazing. And some other music going on. We've got the Gigolo, their great 70s band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great 70s band. We have the chili hot dog eating contest, to go for Wounded Warriors funding, and that's being brought to you by Settlers Green and Big Dave's and Importec. That'll be fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
And people who want to register, I'm sure they still can do that. They're raising money that will go to the Wounded Warrior, and then we will be seeing the debut of the Happy Conway video that people have been dancing up a storm with the Minions
for a year.
That is one of Settlers Green's gifts to the community for the 250th. So it's going to be a great time. We will have our commemorative deck of cards available there. Many of our steering committee will be there to sell them. They're $10. Makes great Christmas present, great stocking stuffer or whatever. So you'll definitely want to come to the chamber and purchase them if you miss out. But we are starting to run low. Right now you can get them at the Scenic Vista store.
Yeah.
And you can get them at the chamber, and then 4th of July you'll be able to get them in the park.
That's great.
And so all kinds of fun stuff going on with a 4th of July right here in Conway Village and North Conway Village. And of course, when you take the train in, you can walk the wonderful shops in North Conway Village. You can stop for a drink because you've got
the
designated train, and you can just enjoy the day and all the music and the activities and
of course the fireworks.
How could I have forgotten those? And the fireworks, which are going to be enhanced. And then you'll hop the train at 10:15 and get back to your car. So it's going to be a great day, and I hope everybody will plan on coming out, whether you are, I know that Freiburg's Children's Parade is at 10, so that gives you the opportunity to come to the Conway Village Parade and activities. We're all one big family, so if you're able to show your appreciation for your community, then come in and enjoy our gift to our region.
Well, it sounds a lot of fun. I was looking on the website earlier, which is conway250.org. And so I was able to kind of see some of the events going on. I'm sure you can keep checking back to that, finding out any new and updated information. But everything's right there, so at least it gives you that, so you can start planning, as you say, start planning your day on July 4th. And then really all the other events that are going on, too, as part of the
Well, if we have a moment, just real quickly.
We do.
Oh, well, good. July 10th is the Fireman's Muster. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and that's going to be at Schuler Park. And we have many fire departments that will be doing those kinds of activities, give you an idea of what our first responders have to deal with and how quickly they can work and their strength. And I think people come out, if we're fortunate, we don't meet them. But it is quite a group of people, and you feel very safe when they walk in. I've been known to put the fire alarm off at the chamber office at night when I'm working, and they come in, and they are, the two that came in for me are very big men, so they really inspire safety in you. And then on the 18th of July, Jays, we have the old-fashioned baseball game.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. And Badger Realty celebrating their 50th anniversary, and the Connie Davis Watson Fund and the Rec Department and Valley Originals are sponsoring a free barbecue for the first 250 responders. Now, I believe your wife is a responder.
Yes.
Yes. So, there you go. There, with all those kids you have to pay college, come and get a free meal.
There you go.
Nancy gets a free meal. So it's the first 250. Food will be starting to be served at 5:15. Bring your ID. I'm sure they have IDs. Yeah, badges or something. And the family can purchase it for $5. And then you're going to go in and you're going to enjoy this old. I mean, the costumes, everything. They're going to be in itchy wool.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. But they're playing old-fashioned baseball. The bleachers will be set up. Bring a chair. That will be a great night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's at Whitaker Woods Field, which is another great venue we have in our community for events and activities. So those two are a lot of fun. And then, of course, we have our commemorative event on the 1st of October.
Yep.
And that will be at the corner of Eastman Road and East Conway Road, which is the original site of the First Congregational Church and the town hall.
Yep.
So we have a big boulder that got dug up from Washington Street when they did the refurbishing of Washington Street, and we will have a bronze plaque placed on that was funded by the Pequawket Foundation, so thank you to them. And hope to have all the regular dignitaries there, and we'll have a big birthday cake, and it'll kind of be the culmination. Now, we do have a commemorative magazine that will be coming out in time for that October 1st date. We will be printing 5,000 of them, so hopefully those who want it will be able to get one. And we do have a few more opportunities for having a presence in that magazine. And of course, this is something that gets saved and saved and saved. So many of you probably have something from the 200th, and you'll want to live in perpetuity in this magazine. So you can call me, Janice Crawford, at the Chamber, 356-5701. And when I say we only have a few, we only have a few. There might be one or two full pages, or if it's half pages or whatever. So if you want to be a presence congratulating the town of Conway, this is the place to be in it. We had many people sponsor the cards, on the deck of cards. We had the license plates that we sold out of. People, you can't delay.
That's right.
If you want something, you got to get on it. So it's been a joy to be involved with it. It's given me an opportunity to meet the natives, the folks who really understand the legacy of this community, this township, and what went into developing it, and the vision of our forefathers, and hearing their love of it has been a joy to me.
Yeah. And
I'm sure they've had their joyous times with my personality.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. So we're in summation. So go to Conway250.org, which gives you all the information that you need, and there's just going to be a ton of events going on. So definitely, keep that in your mind, and the information will be out there, both in the paper and just out in general, information from the Chamber and stuff. So Janice, thanks so much for coming down.
Well, thank you. This has been great.
It's been great, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon. And don't forget the July 4th celebrations, plus so much more. And we'll be back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.